Did Rosa Luxemburg advocate for reform or revolution? Have you ever wondered how one person's ideas can shape an entire movement? Rosa Luxemburg was a significant figure in the socialist movement, and her thoughts on reform versus revolution are still discussed today. So, did she advocate for reform or revolution? To answer this question, we need to look at the historical context in which she lived. Rosa Luxemburg was active during a time when the socialist movement was split. On one side, there were reformists like Edward Bernstein, who believed in achieving socialist goals through gradual improvements within the capitalist system. On the other side were revolutionary socialists, like Luxemburg, who argued that capitalism was fundamentally flawed and needed to be overthrown. Luxemburg's most notable work on this topic is her pamphlet titled Reform or Revolution, published in 1899. In this pamphlet, she made it clear that while reforms were important for raising class consciousness and organizing the working class, they were not enough to achieve true socialism. She believed that reforms could not fundamentally change the capitalist system and that a revolution was necessary for a complete transformation of society. Luxemburg viewed reforms as a means to an end. She thought that fighting for better working conditions and political rights was essential for mobilizing the working class. However, she also stressed that these reforms alone would not create a socialist society. They would only operate within the limits of capitalism. In practical terms, this meant that Luxemburg supported workers' struggles for improvements, but always with the ultimate goal of achieving a socialist revolution. Her ideas have influenced many socialist movements and continue to be relevant in discussions about social change today. From a socialist perspective, Luxemburg's focus on revolution over reform shows her commitment to fundamentally changing society rather than just improving conditions within an existing system. Her work highlights the limitations of reformism and the necessity of revolutionary change for achieving genuine socialism. So, in answering the question, Rosa Luxemburg clearly advocated for revolution as the means to achieve a truly socialist society.